went very well. It was unexpected because we underestimated the powers of clay. We were all excited. One thing that we were liking about the idea of the project is we thought, okay, it'll be less messy than acrylic paint. We won't need as much cleanup. The students will be fine. We don't have to worry much about it being everywhere in mess like paint, and it was the opposite. It was a mess. The clay had more pigment than we anticipated. It stained our hands. Thankfully, it washed off. The kids were worried about that at first. So it is washable, so it was good because some students did get it on their clothes. And our project was to create creatures. They were really excited about it. More than one student made multiples of different animals, and they had a good time with it. So I think overall it was a success. It was different because we, like I said, it cut us off guard, thinking that it was going to be a little bit like a quicker, easier lesson, that we could definitely more focus on the actual making of the 3D models, and it was just a mess. The clays wouldn't. We got 2 types of clay, air dry clay. Well, actually 3 types of clay. We got air dry clay, another type of Crayola air dry clay, and then puffy clay, which we all thought it was the same thing, and it wasn't. And we had to really work with the students in kneading the clay together, because on especially the white air dry clay and the puffy clay would not mix. It gave a marble look to it, which isn't bad, but the students were having a hard time. It was becoming like almost glue-like. It's way too sticky. Like each one was breaking down the other's like chemical compound or something, so the students did have a hard time working with it. I wish we would have figured out that that kind of reaction was going to happen with the clay prior to the lesson. But this is my first time actually working with air dry clay, and I'm not sure about my other teammates. So it was a trial and error. I definitely know now for the next time to try to get clay of all the same type. And even if it's the same brand, it has to be the same type. So if it's going to be puffy clay, air dry clay, it needs to be puffy air dry clay. If it's going to be just air dry clay from Crayola, it has to be air dry clay from Crayola. And if I'm going to get air dry clay from a different brand, it just has to be all the same. It's more cohesive, less chances of it not working out, less stress on the students trying to figure it out. So, but they were happy with their creatures. They liked all the animals that they made. I got a taco out of it. They made a taco. I don't know why, but she made a taco. One of my Delilah made a taco for us. A lot of cute. I think one of my students even made a soap dish shark. He told me, but I didn't want to pressure it because there's a huge indent on it. But he says it's just a full-on shark. So I don't know. We'll talk about it more in next class. He was working on it the whole time, so I didn't get to investigate too much. And then the creatures came out pretty well. They were happy with it. I'm happy that they were happy, and I think they're going to be very excited about Monday. I showed them their pedestals, and they're liking the idea of displaying their art that way and then putting it themselves. So that's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun last day.